Hey guys, welcome back to this week's Dark Avenger comic book review. Just finished Marvel off with FF. Once again, artwork amazing, story amazing. Check this stuff out. There's a lot of dark stuff going on in the Future Foundation. A lot of stuff that's going to be taken care of, I have a feeling, over the course of about 2 or 3 years. And putting Spidey in the mix was definitely a plus. Now, one thing I gotta admit, first of all, we're now doing DC Comics. All the DC Comics this week, I mean, I understand everybody wants to advertise for their movies. Marvel did it with Thor, and they'll be doing it for Captain America. But this is going a bit too far, in my opinion. On the cover of each comic, they have a big margin, you guys will see when I show you this comic in a minute, where it says Green Lantern only in theaters June 17th, and has a picture of Green Lantern. Now, I understand if you want to put that on the Green Lantern comics, which they were doing. They were doing up to this point. Now they're putting it on all the covers. And the reason I'm pissed off it's on this cover is because this is a variant cover. Only variant cover I would get are by artists that I love from way back when. Action Comics 901, the Dan Jurgens variant cover, and it was only $1 more than the regular cover, so I figured what the hell. It has the Doomsday cover. It's all Doomsdays with the flag, with the ripped flag of Superman. And you know, it annoys me that this is here because I paid extra money for a variant cover. You know, you'd think they'd keep the advertisement off of a variant cover, but I guess I only paid $1, so you get what you pay for, so to speak.
I just pray the one that's $100 doesn't have that.
Probably does. That's the problem. Probably does. I'm glad that the Green Lantern movie is possibly going to... I don't even know. There's so many mixed feelings with Green Lantern's movie. It's not even funny. Some people say it's going to epically fail because the costume's CGI, and you can see the toe, because there's no boot. It's not a boot. It's like a little... It augments to the skin or whatnot. I don't know. I don't know what to feel until I see the movie. I'm being honest. If people told me to chill out and relax that the Superman costume was terrible, I'm going to say the same thing to all you Green Lantern fans out there. I'm going to tell you exactly what everybody in the DC community on the message boards told me. Chill out. It's just a costume. It's a movie. Could work out great. Kind of like the FF too. If you don't like it, well, it could work out. It might be great. Just sit it out. Because now I feel like I'm getting my revenge because they screwed Superman over with Superman Returns. Everybody said, oh no, it's going to be great. Where is Superman Returns? Bottom of the barrel. They're just redoing the whole Superman line now. Great work. You guys are all right. That's why I don't go on those stupid message boards anymore. Anyway, Action Comics 901. Superman and the others are trapped on a ship with the Reign of Doomsdays. 4 Doomsdays. Each with one of the other family of the Superman's powers. One has Steel, one has the Eradicator, one has Superboys, and one has the Cyborgs. And Cyborg is just going to screw everything up, so Superman just yanks the core of the Cyborg out of him to stop him from screwing around with Superman, and they run off. Superman says, we're going to have to be working as a team here, we're going to be running off. This is going to be the longest fight of our lives, and we can't win against 4 Doomsdays, and they end up taking the dead at the moment Doomsday away. And spoiler alert here, Steel does a scan of the dead Doomsday, and it turns out the brain activity is starting to, here, what is it called? Brain activity starting to rev up, and it's increasing fast. So it turns out they keep running, and then they find out that the ship is headed towards Earth. I like how they put Barack Obama in this. And he's basically like, Superman, your country needs you, because now the ship is barreling towards Earth at a very bad, dangerous speed. Whereas if it crashes into the Earth is going to go bye-bye. So it's up to Superman and the other 4, the other 4 to save the world and stop the ship. And we get introduced to a new Doomsday, or something like it, the Doom Slayer, who is the apparent boss of the ship. He runs the ship. And Superman and the others are like, we're going to stop this ship. Because Superman finds out before the Doomslayer shows up, right before the Doomslayer shows up, that the ship is barreling towards Earth and is going to destroy it. And everybody's looking for an engine. The Doomslayer shows up. Eradicator, of course, being the hot-headed of the group, goes after the Doomslayer. And yeah, that's how it ends. Doomslayer rips him in half. But he's made of complete energy, so who knows, he might come back, might not.
Who? I'm sorry.
The Eradicator.
Oh.
He's the electrical Superman, that's this one.
Ah.
The artwork is really good. I've seen worse, trust me on this. I've been around the Superman comics for a very long time, and I've seen worse. The Doomsdays look awesome. On every page, the Doomsdays look awesome. The plot looks really good. I'm hoping that the story doesn't lack. So, and they're also trying, by the way, they are also trying to escape the ship filled with Doomsdays. And Superman starts thinking of a contingency plan if they can't get out of the ship to keep the ship away from Earth. And he's like, I'm not going to think negatively, I'm going to do this. We're going to get off the ship and we're going to send these Doomsdays to hell, and that's it.
Was there a female Superman there?
Supergirl.
Oh.
Awesome. Action Comics 900-901. Loving it, loving the new direction. No more Lex Luthor. And you know what? The comic books just skyrocketed back to awesomeness. And Superman's not grounded. He's not grounded.
Apparently. He's in space somewhere.
Please keep everybody who's going to screw with Superman away from this. Please, no more. No more grounded. No Action Comic grounded. Well, this whole Doomsday thing is going to go on for a couple of months, actually. I know it's going all the way through into the summer, so this is going to be an epic read for me throughout the summer. Now, we have a 3-run. Yes, that's right. 3 of these books came out in 1 week. Part 7 of the War of the Green Lanterns in Green Lantern 66. In this one, Kyle Rayner and John Stewart are gone. And it's up to Hal Jordan and Guy Gardner to rip Parallax out of the power battery. First of all, artwork in Green Lantern. You had enough time because, Mike, you said in the last part I ripped it away too fast. So people are being recruited left and right to join the dark, I'm going to call it the dark, Green Lantern Corps. And Guy Gardner and Hal Jordan are left to fight the Guardians that are now possessed by all of the entities. And unfortunately, Krona gets the slip on Guy Gardner and Hal Jordan, and they get knocked out. And then you go into the Book of Black, and it turns out that Sinestro has broken away from the book's control, so to speak. Nice splash page there, where you have all of the things that have gone on in Sinestro's life. Actually, he was very upset while he was in the book, and when he realized he's not a Green Lantern anymore. Once again, an anti-hero. And then he rips through the pages one by one. He sees Lara Flees. I don't know who's in this. The Indigos. And he sees Saint Walker's life. And it turns out Indigo isn't exactly the most tame of the tame anymore. Without the Indigo ring, she's quite nuts. And she claims that Abin imprisoned her or whatnot. So it turns out in the very end of this issue, Krona says the Guardians were emotionless, humans have emotions, so they have to be the new Guardians. And you left off with Guy Gardner and Hal Jordan being wrapped in the, what's it called, the wrapping that will transform them like it transformed him into Guardians. And that's where this leaves you off. But wait, there's more. We have Part 7 here. And we go straight into Part 8 in Green Lantern Corps 60. I love these covers, by the way. I'm telling you, the Green Lantern people have gone above and beyond with these awesome covers. I love seeing all the lanterns in their different color. Anyway, let's get into the comic itself. 1 second. So Kyle and John are looking to free Mogo from Krona's control to stop him from releasing all of the Green Lantern rings into the universe to induct more dark Green Lanterns, or Parallax-controlled Green Lanterns, if you will. Artwork in this also amazing. So it turns out they go down into Mogo's core, which, by the way, Mogo's core is his brain mixed with a huge-ass Green Lantern ring. Awesome artwork, yes. And they try to free him with Kyle's blue ring, because the blue ring for some reason can break the corruption. But it turns out that because of, this is a Blackest Night reference, because of the Black Lanterns, he has an extra like Black Lantern-ist aura connected to him, and Kyle cannot break the connection to Krona or Parallax in Mogo because of this fusion with the Black Lantern stuff. So in the end, and this is an awesome splash page, John, with the power of the Indigo Ring, sucks in the Black Lantern power. And big spoiler, I'm talking huge spoiler here, guys. This is no joke, huge. Mogo is destroyed. The only way to save Mogo was to destroy him, to stop the rings from being dispersed throughout the universes. So basically Mogo has died. Mogo was born, it says it actually right here, it's funny, they put it in the letter page. His first appearance was in 1985. So wow, he's 26 and I just turned 25. And his death was 2011. So to save Mogo, they had to destroy him. And Kyle was not too happy with that. And you know how I know that? Because also this week was released Green Lantern Emerald Warriors number 10. Part 9 of the War of the Green Lanterns. The Pendulum issue. And in this issue we go back to Guy Gardner and Hal Jordan under the wrappings of the the transformation stuff, turn them into Guardians. And then all of a sudden something happens to Krona, Gantha, and all the other Green Lanterns, and they just go completely, they just get knocked off like something that happened, and they think that there's a huge meteor shower going on. And it turns out Hal Jordan kind of deduces after a little while that it's not a meteor shower, it's Mogo. And also this is a very nice splash page of Kyle and John Stewart. Kyle and John Stewart actually get into a huge argument saying, "Why did you kill him? You should have tried to save." Kyle once said, "Why didn't you try to save him?" And John Stewart basically says, "This is something I didn't want. This is another thing that's going to be on my conscience for the rest of my life." So with everybody in turmoil, Guy Gardner and Hal Jordan escape with Gantha, and they head towards the power battery. And finally, 3 parts later, the 4 Green Lanterns, or Lanterns at the time, are reunited. And they try to break Parallax out of the battery. It doesn't work, of course. And Gantha says, "You need the power of all the spectrums." And I love this splash page again. And I laughed when it turned out Guy Gardner got stuck with the Star Sapphire ring. He actually wanted to take it off, and Gantha's like, "Please, don't do that." He gave like the evilest look at Guy Gardner saying, "Don't touch that fucking ring or I'm going to kick your ass." So I thought it was hilarious. And of course they get attacked by the Dark Core, the core that's being corrupted by Parallax. And it's all up to Guy Gardner to rip Parallax out of the battery. And after a huge struggle, finally does. And all the Lanterns are now free from Parallax's control. And the 4 Lanterns are now returned after Kyle freed Guy Gardner from the Red Lantern ring once and for all. Back to the Green Lantern Corps. And Krona shows up and says, "I'm glad all you Earth people are together, because now you can all become Guardians." And they're like, "No, we just freed the Corps, and we're now of one of our own minds again." And Guy Gardner says the best line ever, "If it's a war you wanted, then let's have the ass-kicking start right here to be concluded, with the entire Lantern Corps going after the Guardians, who are possessed with the entities, and Krona." The most epic thing that is going on right now is in Green Lantern. I'm sorry, I'm a huge Superman fan, die-hard fan, love Superman, love what they're doing in Action Comics, hate Grounded to shit, love Superboy, think Supergirl is a passable comic also. But this, oh good, you put the glass back. This, and this has made me into a die-hard Green Lantern fan. This story is awesome. It's self-contained to only Green Lantern. And it's going to change and really, it's going to affect a lot of what's going to go on in the Green Lantern comics. Covers are amazing, minus the goddamn bar at the top, which in my opinion ruins the cover art a bit, because we know Green Lantern's coming out June 17th. I've already pre-ordered my replica prop of the Green Lantern ring, not the battery. Think the battery looks awful, but look, if that's the way movies want to do it, that's the way movies want to do it. Not paying $350 for an ugly lantern though. We'll pay $40 for a replica ring that looks really sweet. You will be seeing that on my reviews when it comes. It's going to be released on June 1st, I believe. I got my pre-order out there already. So, Green Lantern's got it going on. Green Lantern's been... I'm sorry, anybody who disagrees with me, you can disagree with me all you want. This series, definitely, if I wasn't a Green Lantern fan before Blackest Night, after Blackest Night, this shit would have gotten me interested. Guys, get out there. Get this series, or when the trade paperback comes out, rip it off the shelves. Don't take it off, rip it off the shelves. Okay, so with that,
You're
we've
not even
concluded
gonna show
this
the
week.
Avengers one, are you?
Here's Avengers 13. Okay, that should tell you right there and then how much I don't even give a shit. I shouldn't have bought Avengers. I'm just sticking to New Avengers, and if New Avengers pissed me off at all, drop that too, because there's too much good shit going on in the universes right now, and you're looking at it right here. Comic book of the books of the week are Green Lantern Emerald Warriors 10. Grab it. Artwork amazing. Green Lantern Corps 60. Grab it. Awesome artwork. Green Lantern number 66. Awesome artwork. Great story. Grab it. And Action Comics 901. The Reign of Doomsdays has begun. The Doomslayer has been officially debuted, and he will be on Earth in the next issue. Come on. 4 great issues. 4 absolute pickups. The only 4 I got this week from DC Comics. DC Comics, once again, has got it going and going good. Also from Marvel this week, another top was FF number 4. Dark Wolverine number 9.1. Wolverine number 9. All with great artwork, great stories. Uncanny X-Men 537. It's got a pretty good story and pretty good artwork to go along with it. Venom number 4, another don't miss. Good artwork. Oh, not number 4, correction, number 3. Venom number 3. Good artwork, good story. I'm sticking with it. I like it. Amazing Spider-Man 662. A pretty good filler story. It's something that's going to be... I think the next storyline also is an in-between between 2 big events, but next issue is going to have Anti-Venom. I love Eddie Brock. So it's going to be really good to see Anti-Venom. Pretty good issue. Good artwork. Astonishing Spider-Man and Wolverine Part 6 of 6. Pretty good ending. Great artwork. Astonishing line. I'm not a big fan of Astonishing. I'm not even a big fan of the Ultimate Universe anymore, but it's up to you guys with this one. The Walking Dead 85. Very good. The Aftermath of No Way Out. Very good. Great. The artwork has always been great for Walking Dead. It's the same artwork since the second story arc. Check it out, guys. Also, finally, The Traveler number 7. This, Soldier Zero, Starborn, 3 awesome issues going out there. Also, if you want, you can go back on MidtownComics.com, go to the last week of May. You can see this button and many more, along with magnets and keychains, and you guys can pre-order. Yes.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes, it's officially May 29th. It's my 25th birthday today.
Yes.
I am officially a quarter of a century old. Hooray for me.
Yay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Dark Avengers
Happy
86.
birthday to you. And many more.
And
Well,
that was
let's
a
see, if
singing
2012
by
happens, I won't
Amber.
make it to my 27th.
Yes, you will.
No, I'll be 26 in
All
2012,
right,
and then
I won't make my
2013.
21st. I'll die 3 days before.
It's okay. It's okay. Also, for those of you out there looking for some nostalgic good times, man, I wish comics were this good now. This set the bar, and it will always be the top part of the bar. Whereas, I must say though, Green Lantern is doing very, very well and very good with the artwork, and so is Action right now. So, honestly, that bar has been met with these few issues. A few people are going to be mad and say, oh, I don't like what's going on. Oh, I don't like... You know what? When I was complaining that I didn't like the movie and I didn't like the direction Superman was in, and I hated the crappy artwork that was going on from the year 2000 to 2000 and probably 4 or 5, everybody said, oh, it's fine, just sit it out, things will get better. So, if you don't like what's going on, I'm going to say what was said to me. It'll be fine. Just sit tight, and I'm sure things will go your way at some point. I just feel a tiny bit of revenge, especially with the Green Lantern movie. All these Green Lantern... Well, now I'm a Green Lantern diehard. But beside the point, all the fans told me back when Superman Returns was coming out, oh, don't worry, it's just a costume. That doesn't mean the story's going to suck. Doesn't mean the story, you know, just sit back. It's just a movie. Bear with it. Live with it. It's not a big deal. I'm sorry. When you say red, blue, and yellow is no good, they clash. After how many years of this? Still red, blue, and yellow, by the way? Yeah, no. You don't belong. You don't belong in the movie. You don't belong in the movie community at all. Get out. Get out while you still can. And the movie sucked. And nobody even talks about Superman Returns anymore. I've heard more people talk about Superman 4 with Christopher Reeves than Superman Returns with Brendan Routh. And I feel bad because Brendan Routh was a pretty good actor. He was a pretty good Superman. If you gave him the right costume and the right story, shit, I would have been possibly happy. But oh well. That's just me. They're doing a Superman reboot anyway.
Hopefully it's good.
I'm praying.
Hopefully.
God, please. Please. This is Superman Die Hard. Please do something right. And I don't think the Green Lantern movie is going to do too good because it's not going to have Sinestro as the main villain. I think Green Lantern 2 will do better. Possibly. Depending on what they do with the costumes and everything else. Also maybe Ryan Reynolds. I don't know. But that's my prediction. I can be wrong.
Comedy.
The first movie, it might not be a
I
comedy.
said if it's not so much of a
Oh,
comedy.
of course. Hey, look, the movie could go great. We don't know yet. We're just going to have to sit back and wait.
wait.
All I know is Thor was amazing. And I didn't even see it yet. Yeah. Anyway.
That's funny. Thor was amazing. And I haven't even seen it yet, so I don't know.
Eventually I'll know. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this comic book review. Please leave comments in the comment box. Let me know what you guys think. Any comics out there that you guys think I should be checking out. By the way, I know I said I wasn't going to be getting all the little tie-ins to Flashpoint. I might be getting just the number ones of all of them because with all the tie-ins, I guess this is the year of the pins. With every tie-in, there's a pin. So I might get it. Yeah, it's different, of course. So I might get the number ones to see how the series are. I'm being honest with you guys, though. I'm probably going to drop 90% of the series after getting the first ones. Just throwing that out there. So if you guys see that I have number ones of all the side stories, strictly for the pins. Yeah, I'm a giveaway whore. What can I say? I like when there's little things that you can collect with comic books. And I know DC Comics did that on purpose to get people to buy it. But you know what? DC Comics has produced a lot more and produced pretty well. So you got to know if they're putting pins out there, there's a reason. They want people to get this because they know that it's going to be something big. And they want people to know that too. And since I'm only getting Fear Itself and a couple of tie-ins, what'll it hurt to get a few number ones? And if I really don't like the number one, I could always buy the pin separate.
Yeah.
So, I could always buy the pin separate.
It.
Anyway, guys, see you guys next week. Next week we got the first few Flashpoints, actually. The first few little tie-in stories. And Flashpoint number 2, and I believe Fear Itself number 3. 2 biggies next week. I think it's a pretty big stack, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. We'll see you next week, guys. So, hope you guys have a great Memorial Day weekend. I know I am with my birthday tomorrow. And see you guys next week for another Dark Avengers comic book review. Take care, guys.
Bye.